out of businesses, just say, hey, I'm so excited to be able to be a patron of yours here today, doing some of my holiday shopping. I thought I'd also go ahead and give you a gift of opportunity for 2026. This opportunity is going to allow you to protect your business in ways you've never been able to do before. Because would you agree, picking up the phone and calling an attorney could be expensive? And they're going to say, of course. And then you're going to say, it doesn't have to be. As a matter of fact, you could read some of these questions to them, and if they say, well, yes, I've thought about asking for advice, but didn't want to pay the fee. Yes, I needed some of my business contracts reviewed, but didn't know how to afford it. Yes, I've had questions about hiring and firing employees, but it can be costly, right? They're going to agree with you with some of these questions here. And then you're simply going to say, just watch this little video, and I'd love to come back and visit with you and share with you exactly how you can get yourself positioned to protect your business and your business needs starting today or starting January 1st of 2026. So family, just a reminder to have these accessible and ready. We're going to be standing in long lines, okay? Now I'm going to make you want to shop online. No. Get in the community. We're going to be standing in long lines, and people are going to be complaining about things. Oh my gosh, this Christmas is costing us a lot of money. They're thinking about their credit card bills that they're going to have in January. Remember, we always have an opportunity for them, correct? But we don't want to always jump into what? The sales pitch or the opportunity pitch, but jumping into conversations. I'm going to give you an example of what I mean. I was standing in Walmart, and the lady behind me, her and her daughter, was talking about her daughter not getting her security deposit back from her landlord. And she had just came back from college. And so her mom immediately says, well, you should have cleaned it. She said, I did clean it. Well, did y'all damage anything? I didn't damage anything. So they're back and forth. They're frustrated. And I just turned around and I just said, ladies, I'm so sorry. I can't help but hearing what's happening here today. I want to ask you a question. Why haven't you just tapped your Legal Shield app? The lady said, my what? I said, your Legal Shield app. You should have it. Everybody should have it. Now, of course, I'm holding up my real app, but I could hold up this cardboard app if I would have had it then. And she says, well, what does Legal Shield do? What is it? And I said, well, for a little over $1 a day, when me and my husband have questions or concern or we're stressed about things like this, there's no more stressing and guessing, no more finger cross decisions. We simply tap an app and say, I need advice on, and have an attorney call us back. She goes, really? And she literally, family, started looking through her phone like, do I have this app? And I said, listen, if you don't already have that app on your phone, no worries. And I handed her my phone and I asked her, just go ahead and put your information in here in the Prospect app. And I was able to send her a video. I said, watch this video. This is going to be able to not only help you know what your rights are, know what your daughter's rights are in this particular situation, but it's also going to give you the ability to do what? To get your will prepared. I could have used these questions. I didn't have it then, but I could have used these questions. Getting your will prepared. When you feel like you're being treated unfair. If maybe you've signed contracts in the past you didn't really understand, or receive moving violations, which can impact our driving record, which can impact our insurance. I could have actually used this, but I had my app in my hand at that time. And listen, family, I sent her a quick video. She could have watched, right, this little QR code, this little 2-minute overview. And she enrolled in the benefits before I got home from Walmart.